Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I am Kay McCray, and this is our 65-day journey to 65. Yes. If you would like and share and subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. Share with a friend. Today we're gonna call today is Friday. We're gonna call today Fun Friday. But it's going to be different. And by being different, I want you to get ready for this because it's funny, it's a little emotional, and it's a day of reflections. And that reflection deals with the subject entitled Wisdom Spoken by My Grandma. Yeah. And what it does, it caused me to reflect back on some of the things over the many years that I heard my grandmother say. And guess what? As I begin to share some of this stuff with you, you may also remember your grandma said the same thing. It's going to be fun. So on today, I really have set aside 5 sayings that my grandmother would say. And you may remember some of these things, and you may not, depending on where you live. Because I have a couple friends, I'll say certain things because it comes up. And I'll say certain things. You could think of it as a saying. You can say cultural saying, or you can say a proverb. When we look at the Word of God in the book of Proverbs with King Solomon, that whole book is written about what? Wisdom and leadership. He wrote it. He talked about it. He asked for wisdom. God gave him wisdom, and he had it in the abundance. My grandmother had wisdom. And in her wisdom, the way she said certain things, and sometimes in her casual, just sitting around, or her friend may come over, or I'll hear her best friend, they're conversating, they're talking, and they're just into their chitter-chatter, and they would say certain things. Or if I didn't hear her and her friend, Miss Ruth, talking, I would hear some things that may come out of my mother's house and my mother's mouth. And some of it is generational, certain things, I'm from the South. This is South, but hey, people from the South go to the North. People from the South go to the East and the West. So it's not just a Southern thing, but it is a thing of where you come from or what you've been exposed to. It's beautiful, beautiful. But a lot of that stuff I heard my granny say during that period of time of being young, I didn't have a clue what grandma was talking about, because grandma was just saying stuff and they're like, what's she talking about? Or I had the idea in my mind that, you know what, they don't even do that no more. They don't even act like that no more. My grandma was a very smart woman. So when I start saying some of the things that she said, don't think that granny, chopped wood or nothing like that. Grandma she was sophisticated in her way, but a lot of the stuff in her was in her, of her experience in her years and things that she had gone through in her life. And she would say things. And today I want to share some of it with you. I'm thinking in myself that I will share 5 sayings that I remember Granny. But I have so many sayings that I remember that I've been recording over the years with stuff. Something's coming for you soon on that as well. Yes, it is. So on the day, as we look at this, I want you to hear what I'm saying. And some of it, I will break it down a little bit for you, the best that I can, okay? Well, we're going to start with number 1. And with number 1 that I want to share with you is, she would say, if you don't hear, you will feel. If you don't hear, you will feel. Okay, Grandma, what in the world are you talking about with that? And what that wisdom was, that if I can't tell you nothing, and you just keep running and doing what you're going to do, if you can't hear, you'll feel. That deal with sound counsel. Think about that. If you can't hear, you'll feel. And see, that is on the end in our lives, that we have people that are trying to tell us something. And sometimes we don't want to hear nothing they got to say. But in the long run of that, of sound counsel, it means that you will run up one day and you're going to hear it. But in the process of hearing it, oh yes, you're going to feel that pain because it's going to bring some pain to you. That's what she was trying to say. And you know, the part of that also go to a hard head, make a soft behind. You heard that before? Okay, keep on. Keep right on with nobody can't tell you nothing and see what's going to happen to you. This particular saying deals with being able to listen to sound, wise counsel. That's number one. And that was, if you don't hear, you'll feel. See, I got to get in character with it because it was emphasis on things that was being said. So I got to get into this character now, because if you don't, you can't hear, you'll feel. Number one. Well, what's number two, we say? Number two is really, really, really like, Grandma, what in the world are you talking about, lady? She say, now that just took the rag off the bush. That just took the rag off the bush, she say. What? Wow. That just took the rag off the bush. Wow. What in the world does that mean? Well, see, that's a compliment there. That just took the rag off the bush. And what that just took the rag off the bush deals with the fact that you were skilled at doing something. Okay, picture with me a rag that's on the bush. A rag that's on the bush, and it's on the bush, but you're able to take the rag off the bush that didn't destroy the bush. That means you were skillful in something. You were precise. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I am IAMKAYMCCRAY, and this is our 65-day journey to 65. Yes. If you would like and share and subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. Share it with a friend. Today we're gonna call today is Friday. We're gonna call today Fun Friday, but it's going to be different. And by being different, I want you to get ready for this because it's funny, it's a little emotional, and it's a day of reflections. And that reflection deals with the subject entitled, Wisdom Spoken by My Grandma. Yeah. And what it does, it caused me to reflect back on some of the things. You just took the icing off the cake. That just took the icing off the cake. What? That was, what? You did that. You did that, she say. You just took the rag off the bush. My grandma has some stuff for you. Woo, I hope you're getting it. Number 3, I want to tell you today. And she said, it's a poor dog that won't wag his own tail. And she said, it's a poor dog, poor dog that won't wag his own tail. Okay. What? Well, think about it. You ever seen a dog, and a dog gonna respond to you one or two ways? The tail will determine whether it's real serious with you and it's gonna attack you, or if it starts wagging its tail. If it wags its tail, that means it's happy. He was playful mode. It's good. His emotions are good, or her emotions. That dog emotions is good. So, it's a poor dog that won't wag his own tail. That means that it's all right for you to toot your own horn. It's good. For you to be happy about something. Yeah. That go back, you just took the rag off the bush. You showed out on that. Woo! Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So that's it's just beautiful. It's just old sayings, but they have wisdom in the saying that we have to get to the understanding of what is being said. And as a child, you don't know what they're talking about. Oh my God. We down to number 4. And this one was serious. She said, if it ain't in you, if it ain't in you. Now, this one I've learned on that one. You know, sometimes we give people more credit than we should. And then we have an expectation that, yeah, it's all good, or we maybe sometimes we have the expectation is too high for someone based on their skills, based on their giftings, based on their ability to do what you think they can do. And then you get disappointed. You get disappointed because they didn't fulfill your expectation. Ooh. And see, that can be in so many things. That could be in relationships, or personal relationships, friendships, business relationship, even in church. Yes, if it ain't in you. So we have to think about where we are with expectations. And we have to examine those things. Because when it's all said and done, who that person is who that person is. And if it ain't in you, I can't expect you to do something that it ain't in you. Wow. Okay. And the last one that I want to leave you with, and I'm sure, well, that was number 3, wasn't it? Was that number 3? We going to number 4 then. That was number 4, if it ain't in you. So number 5, and we're going to put these two together. And this says, keep on living, live on. You hear that? Keep on living, live on. You know, have you ever been with Granny and you in the room, or your mama, and you got brothers and sisters, and she start calling everybody's name? You know, John, brother, no, she get it like, well, you know who I'm talking about. Just keep on living. Have you ever experienced that even with your children, when you're calling one and it's like, no, it ain't that one. It's this one. Oh, they coming together. She said, keep on living. Just keep on living. Just keep on living from that standpoint. Live on. We understand that as we age, things begin to change on the inside of us. Just mean don't die. Keep on living. You'll experience some of these things that I'm experiencing in my own life. Wow. And the last I know we all heard, and the one that we've heard is, you'll understand it by and by. Woo! Now that one's on top of it. You'll understand it by and by. Just keep on living. Don't die. A lot of stuff we don't understand. And as a child, when some of these things were spoken, clueless. I don't understand what they mean. And that was one, I tell you, that my grandma would say, and this, just keep on living. And you'll understand it by and by. And the one that she said, do what I tell you. And guess what? Maybe next Friday I'll tell you about that one. Yeah, that one was, woo. If you think these 5 were serious, I got some more for you. Wow. Thank you for coming on and listening to me today. I greatly appreciate you. For I am Kay McCray. And this is our 65-day journey to 65. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe. And before I leave you on this beautiful Friday afternoon, I want to leave you with this over your weekend. I want you to be safe now. I want you to enjoy, but I want you to have a great day. And have a great day intentionally. I am Kay McCray. Until next time.